Greetings everyone, I'm Napoleon Complex. Today we're going to be playing the Relief of Nantwich, January 1644. Okay, so we need to defeat this relief army before it arrives at the city, but our forces start divided. Simple enough scenario. We don't have any money to spend. Let's just take a brief look at our forces. 5 units of pike and shots. More than half of our force is cavalry. So we've got a mixed force of cavalry and infantry. We've got no lights to support us, but we do have some cannons which we're going to have to look after. Let's get started. Okay folks, so you're following in from the briefing. I just want to highlight something to you straight away. I've already tried the scenario and this looks like a pretty hopeless fight. We're outnumbered almost 4-1. There is a sea of parliamentarian units over here, and there's an even larger group over here, so this looks pretty, my chances look pretty miserable, put it that way. What I'm thinking might be the only recourse is if we can find some kind of geographical obstacle that would allow us to take this force in detail. And right now, the only obstacle I can see right now is this bridge over here. So let's see if we can get to that, break into that area quickly, get across the bridge, and then try and hold the Royalist army, the Parliamentarian army, off there. So we need to sprint across open country and down the roads and get to that town first. Yep, we'll take the guns with us, though we can catch up later on. They probably won't actually make it to the settlement. I may end up hiding them somewhere. The other thing is, if they hurry troops ahead, they may separate out from the rest of the column, and that's where we get them. Right. Get those guns onto the road as quickly as possible, please. Go, 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 go. Do not stop for anything. You guys are probably going to have to get off the road for a second to let your neighbouring unit through. Everyone else just make a dead sprint across country. What's over here? At least it's relatively clear ground. Now watch their cavalry. If they start to separate out, we might have an opportunity. Go. Yep, I'm fine. Going across country. Hold on a second. What? It doesn't look like the road's not affecting our movement much. Why don't we just make a run directly towards the city? I think we'll need to avoid the forest, but that's the only thing we actively need to avoid being slowed down. I think the enclosures could slow us down in places. It's mainly an obstacle for the guns. We're in shortest distance between 2 points territory here. I don't know if Mikatagahara was this bad. Mikatagahara was Tokugawa's famous defeat at the hands of Takeda Shingen. He basically took an army that was much, much smaller out to face a military genius, and he got ganked for it. And he was very lucky to escape with his life. Right, keep running up the road. Right, they get in. So let's see, they're guarding the pass with some raw pike. I bet there's something in the built-up area. And the guns. So if we can overrun them and quickly get across the bridge, we have a real chance here. Okay, that's fine. Keep going. Small decisions about my positioning here will have grave ramifications. Okay, now that we're on the road, we can start to move the medium guns normally, so they can keep up. Is that a track going through the road? No, it's just woods. Ride around and we'll join that trail there. This reminds me of playing Medieval 1, and instead of fighting the Battle of Stirling Bridge like you're supposed to, running back up, was it Stirling? No, Bannock Burn. Instead of fighting the English out in the open, it reminds me of running across the bridge and trying to hold it. And that was Stirling Bridge, because the idea is you already. I think the idea is the English had already crossed the bridge. It was as if after their army had crossed the bridge, I ran across it and held it against them, which is of course not what happened historically. Because what happens is the Scots hit them once they were halfway across the bridge, and that's what drove the English army into panic. So at least get onto the bridge, not the roads. Okay, it's nice that also gives the guns some maneuverability, so they can turn once they've moved. Actually, I think they have the capacity anyway. We're going to have to turn because of the lake. That is all. Everyone's moved. Go, go, go. Forgetting to move anyone is a death sentence. And again, some of these commanders' shots are starting to separate out, but they're also getting into a position where they might intercept my forces. I'm worried they're going to enter the woods. I don't want to get drawn into any fighting with this enemy army until either they've atomized out or we can get across the bridge and hold it against them. Go, go, run. I'm going to have to think about when I want my troops to... Yeah, it's not giving us any extra movement range. The only thing that's important for is the guns. Right, they'll start to lurch towards the road soon. Guys, move like this. Because every time I have to change direction like that, that's another square that's not being covered. This is what I'm worried about. They're going to intercept us. Because I think I will make it to the village ahead of the enemy army. At least my lead units will. Keep going. I'm going to have this unit stop because there's no point in us all running ahead of one another we're going to end up fighting divided. What I will have them do is start to shift over to form the kind of right flank, so this unit can then move up. I reckon if we can keep 3 units together, that'll be enough force concentration to at least start attacking the village. And if our cavalry unit here can arrive around the same time, that'll be extra help. Even better if the rest of the cavalry can make it and launch their attack simultaneously. Go. Because it's not enough to just get to the village, we have to take out the units there and get across it. At least they're starting to slow down a little bit as I think they're waiting for the rest of the army to catch up. That works in my favour, I am fine with that. If they decide to keep formation, I'll just scramble across the bridge. Okay, let's see. As I said, they're waiting for our troops to catch up. Everyone else just charge forward. May as well turn so you're facing the right way. Let's hope we don't attract the attention of those commanded shot. This is very much an if you don't bother us, we won't bother you situation. The armies are drifting together now, so we can start to bring the cavaliers forward. You guys just ride forward for the moment. Rough ground disrupted us a little bit. This is the kind of scenario that would have thrilled me as a kid. I'm less keen on them now as an adult. I like to take my time and plan things. And from my understanding, once we attack these commanded shots, the rest of this army will stop going for the village and it's going to come straight for us. And I cannot be messing around. I cannot be shot at all the way by light foot on the way to a key objective. We just do not have the men to lose to attrition like that. So I'm going to again veer to the right. I know it looks like we're getting further and further away from the bridge that we're trying to get to, but I don't have any choice. I need to avoid those light infantry. I've never been more terrified of a unit of flaming commanded shot in my life. Yep, steer away. Guns keep not exactly racing up the road, but by artillery standards, yeah, they're moving pretty quickly. Yeah, and we're at the point where, again, the cavalry should probably slow down and start to consolidate their position a little bit. We're out of the headlong race phase now. We actually need to start forming up for battle. They are now coming across the fields towards us. Right, that's going to take them about 5 turns. I think some fire as we get across the bridge is going to be inevitable. Right, go. Again, the roads do not matter, except for the guns. Try and get a better look at the garrison. So far, I know there's another unit of pike in there, because I saw them when they came out to fight us last time. So just get them close together. Now at least they're in a position to cooperate. And keep the guns trundling up. If nothing else, they'll serve as a distraction. commanded shots are going to reach the village first. The dragoons are a problem. Let's see, that's the curve of the river. If that tail's open, we can swing in. You know, the guns aren't going to make it. I'm going to have them try and take off across country and escape, because otherwise I'm just throwing away the route percentage. I might need the cavalry to cover for us here. Let's just set them up on this side of the village. Watch out for those guns turning to fire on us. Because of course it may not be the relief army that kills us. One thing I haven't considered is there may be things hiding inside the town of Nantwich itself. Good, they've been slow. That's what we want, these slow diagonal movements. And then you've got these groups that are going straight for the village. They're getting very, very close now, but they're also very spread out. At this point, I could abandon the whole running away plan and try to attack their army. We'll advance, let's see, we'll advance forward in column. But if I get the opportunity, I may turn an open battle. Okay, you know what, if the guns can at least make a difference to the fight, that would be something. Because I know they'll ignore artillery fire. I'm going to unlimber the guns now. This is where well, okay. I'm going to limber them up. That's just not a good idea. They'll barely be able to hit anything anyway. I should have put more effort into organising the cavalry there. They are turning the light guns. I need to back off. Just need to pay attention to make sure I'm not in range of the parliamentarian horse. I don't think we're going to get across the river. I think there's about to be a field battle. But it's a field battle against a strong out enemy force is one we have a chance of winning. I can't win if I wade into this entire morass of troops, and that's coming our way. Jesus, those artillery managed to get firing quickly. Right. Keep going. Almost within shooting range now. And get the cavalry ready to move forward. I'm just going to back out of light cannon range there. Or at least I hope I'm out of light cannon range. Two armies are now ridiculously close to one another. And since I know that I can just march on if I have to abandon, I'm also going to change my facing. But this is just in case I need to swing everything around and attack here. Okay, next turn. Oh wait, and the guns. Set them up to attack anything we see here that's coming forward in a crossfire. The enemy army won't react to getting shot at by artillery fire. We have to open fire on them with guns before they'll come at us. They are being remarkably slow moving now. Okay, we're going to open up and attack on the enemy's light guns. Since we're coming into range anyway, let's start to threaten. Because I can either turn these towards the ongoing battle, or I can attack the guns themselves. Keep a portion of our cavalry in reserve in case I need to send them to this flank. And start to open up on these cavalry here. I knew there was something in that village. Right. Okay. Right, I'm gonna try and overrun the village. Let's get into firing range, hit those guns. Still lumbering most of our forces into position. Hit them again while they're still on enfilade fire. Let's see. I might be able to do something with all of this. Again, keep these units in reserve. This is almost a Napoleonic column at this point. I think they're expecting us to be down here. I don't think they were expecting me to take this approach when they designed this scenario. Which is weird, because I would have thought running for the village would be the logical thing to do. Good. Right. The guns have already been disrupted. Really? They can exert a zone of control? Huh. Right, move up. There's no point being shy now. And right, just move to here for now, I guess. Good. What I'm hoping to do is get past this built-up area and get in around them. So yeah, try not to move too many of my cavalry into this area actually, because we don't want to overcrowd. We don't want to crowd out our infantry as they try to advance. Next turn, and I've completely forgotten about my guns. That was the one unit I didn't want to shoot. If they go, I swear, if they go running all the way up the map again. The game is definitely showing its age here. These units have figured out what's going on. They're actually trying to fight. Yeah, we definitely need that cavalry unit to get into them. Okay. We've got cavalry gallivanting towards our flanks here. Let's see if our cannons get a lucky shot. So we're in behind them there. That's worked out. Charge here. Okay, that's worked exactly as planned. Place this unit of infantry here to cover their backs. And right, we need to move very carefully here. Yeah, move here also to start to. We can then get ready to engage that parliamentarian horse. Move our reserves forward so they're actually ready to support this fight. Let's see. Now the rest start to help to win this engagement. Shoot them in the face. That unit could take a while to go down. So we need to prepare for a bit of a fight around the village. This is so stupid. Maybe they think there's candy in the village. Little do they know we've rigged it to explode with TNT. Or just TNT? It's with large amounts of gunpowder. I don't think TNT would be invented for another century or so. Maybe longer, actually. That was either an 18th or 19th century invention. Good, okay. Trading evenly with them there. Uh-oh. Well, they've dropped back, but I don't think they can turn. And now they're protected by the obstacle. That was lousy luck. Right, that has just completely screwed up my plans. Well, charge them, I guess. And at least overrun their skirmishers. That was pretty darn awful. Right, drive through here. At least we can break them here. We can start to push them out the village. At least turn to block any potential attacks there. In the meantime, we're going to have to confront the enemy cavalry. Our guns are going to get overrun next turn. There's not really much I can do about that unless... No, they'd have to be stupid to do that. Of course, I really shouldn't dismiss the possibility of the AI being stupid, should I? Right, because if I position a unit here, they might react to the threatening move. Of course, I'd also be risking getting attacked by the dragoons. Let's do it. It can't be any more stupid than whatever the AI was planning to do. If I charge here, I could potentially move into a flanking position. Eventually. Turn around here. I want to get this unit, but they're being covered by the dragoons. That's my fundamental problem. Of course, well, I know actually that we do have a solution there. Leave them for now, but if they stay there, we'll eventually be able to drive them off with our cavaliers. Who knows? I might even save my guns doing it. I suppose just get these units forward and relevant to the battle. I don't want to come too far out. Not great positioning there. This is such a shame, because this would have been a great battle without this. That at least is reasonable. Gets not a flank threat. Some of their troops are now finally starting to turn around and get a clue. We are in trouble here. Yeah, they have turned around. Right. Charge here. Push them away. Oh no, they're still within flank range, aren't they? If I move to here, maybe I can put them off by threatening their flank in turn. Right, I am done indulging this unit. I don't care if I have to cross the back. Ugh, more bad luck. Put that unit here. This unit goes here. That could go very seriously wrong for us. I don't think they'll flank if they've got the flank threat there. I'll have to keep. Let's just find out. This is either a brilliant move or the move that's going to cost me the game. Brilliance in air quotes so often being people taking stupid risks and them paying off. He's turned around to face our guns again. Okay. We need to end this kerfuffle now. Interesting. Would have thought that they'd turn towards my cavalry to avert the infantry threat. Oh, charge. Excellent. Cleared them out, no problems at all. Hopefully they'll come back soon, because cavaliers aren't exactly known for their discipline. What are our odds? Just go there. Hit them. And just get into close range fire with those units. Because the main thing is to put pressure on those dragoons which are trying to hurt us. See if you can go for the fragmentation here. No luck, that's fine. But we will eventually get to flank here. Do I actually need, because let's see, 1, 2, and then we turn. Yeah, just move to here. Then we can move to here next turn and turn. That way we're not exposed to close range fire. And I will move up to lock these units in position. This unit here is going to try and protect their guns again. And you guys just... can you get into firing range from there? Ah well, it's worth a try. Next turn. Oh, and these guys are still pursuing like idiots. Unit of light infantry is not really a great priority target. They'll be at that for a while. Not really what I need when I'm seriously outnumbered, enemy units rallying up. Had this group turned around, I would have made a dash for the river. I've just adapted my strategy since the AI has effectively split its force. They're getting really good volleys. Comes from being above average quality, I suppose. See, this is actually really dangerous because if they rally up again, they could hit us on the flank. Our troops are also about to start running towards the enemy. Good. Right, they'll limber up next turn. We can start to get them out of that rather dangerous position. Go for the break. We can't afford to just wait around killing them in melee. Let's see. Move up, fire, try and blow their fire. Good. Now hit them with the close range volley. Still not breaking. You are going to have to go after those annoying gits who decided that they wanted to be part of this mess a while longer for God knows why. And this is a complete mess. The routers are unfortunately slowing us down. I want to try and climb around their flanks since I think this unit is going to get blocked by incoming Parliamentarian horse. Which is one more reason why we need to get these pike and shot units forward to support our cavalry. End the turn, I suppose. Good, they've broken. So that percent is coming from the cavalry we routed, and that unit of raw infantry has also broken. Good, the Cavaliers actually decided to be disciplined for once. There's a first for everything, I suppose. It's actually a very dangerous situation that's developing there. If we were to decide to charge and I was to break this unit, then we go flying. We basically turn our flanks to the Parliamentarian horse. So that means that I cannot just run forward recklessly, and I can't just launch a charge here. Right, you lot, go and finish them off. If I'd known it was going to be that easy, I wouldn't have sent them all the way out there. We've got pursuits going on there. I need to close with the enemy cavalry as soon as possible. Give them a half volley here, and fingers crossed that this breaks them. Okay, good. It's another piece of the puzzle out of my hair. Limber up. We're going to try and get it further away from these dangerous units. Turn the Cavaliers here. I'm sure I'll be able to set up some kind of flanking opportunity with the veteran Cavaliers. These Cavaliers are just going to have to man up and take it. At least for a turn. To 17%, we remain steady, that's the main thing. We are now starting to take substantial casualties in some of our units. I'm seeing a few tattered banners over here. Still pursuing, thankfully the other unit has stopped. Okay, I think they've reached the village, realised no one's there, and are now starting to come back to fight us. Though the Dragoons reach us first, at least we can shoot them down as well, they're quite vulnerable. Yes, come into my trap. Sorry, didn't do it evilly enough. Yes! Come into my trap! I think we're about to smash their cavalry here. Because that now allows me to flank from here. And that unit of cavalry is living on borrowed time. Now with them blocking a charge here, I can move and start directly harass. In fact, you know, move to close range. I'm not scared of a couple of Parliamentarian horse. I am worried that they're going to go and flank my veteran Cavaliers, so we do need to take action on that. You guys are just going to have to hope you stop pursuing soon. If only because I'm going to court-martial you if you continue. Let's get this mess over with. Something's rallied. Two things have rallied, actually, I think, with that percentage. Wow, lucky we had those flanks covered. them. They've come back again. Okay, that explains why it was 2% they recovered, 4% they recovered, and not 3. You can get them to go away again. Yeah, pin them into the field and then just keep shooting them. They should eventually go away. You're still pursuing, aren't you? Maniacs. You've got them pinned in position. If you can move there, and can you still turn? Good. Okay, that's them well and truly flanked now. We'll have to wait until the rest of our troops get their act together. Start moving here. You'll probably have to be used to take down the commanded shot, who have just handily blocked our gunners. Right, just keep moving up. Next turn. They should hopefully disperse soon. But I think they keep pursuing until they don't disperse and go out away from the battlefield permanently until the pursuit stops, and that's to prevent the dispersal from stopping the impetuous pursuing troops from pursuing for immediately. In other words, you don't get out of your troops deciding to chase things for the rest of the battle that easily. Trying to escape from us. We just need to keep following up. I'm sorry this is taking so long. There's nothing I can really do about it. Chase them around a bit. Hopefully some extra casualties will persuade them. They've stopped pursuing already. Hopefully they actually go away this time. It's also going to take an age. Right, flank them here. See if you can get them. Can't quite get to them, can I? Okay, right, at least we've got control back of these units. Once they rout, yeah, pay a visit to these guys, because they're going to take forever to rout at this rate. And if you can prepare to run across country, you can get behind this unit and destroy it quickly. That's all for now. That's just breaking their cavalry. I actually want to pursue them for a decent amount of time. I want to cause them some casualties. Veteran cavaliers just won't stop. Good, we've got that infantry unit back. I'm glad that they have that my cavalry caught up to them, because had those disrupted units turned around, they could have taken my guns. Good. They keep falling back like that, they'll eventually destroy themselves. We're very, very slowly flanking these units. Come and join in the fun. And the dragoons are coming. Fantastic. Get the cavalry, get the infantry forward again. Get these guys turned around. What we really need to do is get out, finish these units off, and then get out of here and actually hold the river like we were supposed to. Because these cavalry have basically fought a holding action on the other side of the battlefield for what must be most of a day by now. We've driven off the commanded shot again. They're going to pursue off the field. They're starting to turn around now. Good. Lousy shot. Try and blast them. Good. Finally got rid of them. That's a very good thing for us. Hit them as well. Cavalry will eventually take care of this group. I can't afford any more units. We're out of time. These dragoons are going to be on us soon. Start to head towards the town. You turn around once you can. I need the infantry here to... I need to concentrate my infantry again. Okay, currently can't race through here. So just everyone's doing everything they can right now. They're pursuing, so there's nothing they can do anyway. Start to drop back towards the town. Next turn. 26%. We only need another 10 to win. See ya. Nice knowing you. They're gone. Thanks for taking part, I suppose. Right, the rest of the Parliamentarian army has finally remembered that they're supposed to be fighting a battle today and not hanging out in the local pub. Just skip ahead until you see bullets flying. It would be my suggestion. I'll probably end up cutting most of this out. Good. That's the last of them running away. Those dragoons are a problem. Actually quite a large problem. Get the infantry turned around, we're going to have to fight this. And get these guys back in the fight. And they're really moving slowly due to the town. But that's why I wanted to fight there, of course. Yep, just move back. You don't have to come out just now. Turn around. We're going to have to bring everyone back onto the field. We've been scattered all over the place by the pursuit. Yep. Turn around. More oh goodness, there's more cavalry coming. Okay. I might not be able to reassemble my entire army. Let's see how close together we can get and how separated we can keep the enemy. Next turn. I didn't see them flying up on my flank. Okay. Looks like we are going to have to fight them out in the field. They're going to try and surround my pike and shot here. Okay, we need the support of this pike and shot unit here, and I'm going to need to bring that unit back into the fight over against the cavalry. Right, fine. Turn the guns around. Let's see. Yep, got a fairly clear line of sight there. Turn the cavalry around, and you guys can finally lumber into view. Turn around and then turn like this. Okay, they can then loop back around to the fight. You guys turn and start to shoot at the veteran horse. Let's see. They're approaching like that. That's really infantry work fighting cavalry forces, fighting dragoons. So let's move into position and shoot them here. Well, the cavalry can turn around and get ready to do the work of fighting the enemy cavaliers that are moving up, enemy parliamentarian horse that are moving up. Looking at that, move up like this, and we'll set a little ambuscade for them here. Right now, both armies are still spread out all over the place. Please keep running away. I really don't want any enemy rallies right now. I need to finish this before the infantry gets involved. I think I can catch them in a flanking action. See if you can draw their fire. Hit them with the guns. Then advance into close range. And what to do is then turn both units to face this group here. They're going to get it from both. They're going to get it from both barrels. And move here, block here, fire at them. That means we've got that square covered. I can now move in, and that cavalry unit of veteran parliamentarian horse, a very dangerous unit I must say, is now perfectly trapped. They've got nowhere to go. And they're getting shot at as well. And I'll bring forward my cavalry just to offer a little bit of support just in case something weird happens. Then it's not like they're doing much else anyway. You guys turn around. You guys finally start moving towards the fight. That's it for now. Next turn. It's a miracle that our guns have survived. They had so many chances to kill those flaming guns. For a while they were just sitting around and exposed in an open road. If we can finish the Dragoons off quickly, I might still be able to retreat from the infantry. That would give us a better chance. That was a really nasty volley. Jeepers. Okay, that completely backfired. This is where the cavalry might come in if I can charge them. Yeah, see if I can get them to... No, then they'll be covered by the enclosures. Hedgerows. Give them a volley just in case you disrupt them first, then charge. They're fragmented, they're not long for this world. Move into position here. Right, we need to get our veteran cavaliers around their backs, break them properly. You can see more cavalry flying towards us at an alarming rate. We'll move over here. This was not the plan. At least we've got those. Okay, that's them disrupted. Turn here, please. Fire. 2 disruptions. Superb. Just trying to think. I don't think the cavalry can do anything, but what they can do is they can start to stalk those veteran parliamentarians. You guys make your way through the field, support the units that are already here. It's only a 43% chance. Right, because they could rally up, or just hold on for so long that I'm going to have to commit the cavalry there, because that's just not going to take too long. We could still lose this, and we could still lose it hard. Look at how close the enemy infantry are getting now. I'm going to have to gamble on that unit breaking fast. Either that or my cavalry managed to get over to help. Their guns could be an eventual target, because they've been quite badly separated from the rest of the army. The Dragoons are going down hard, which is exactly what we need. The fact that they're moving the cavalry away is not welcome. Got more horse coming up. 32% of their army is gone. We did get those veterans. Right, we only need, I don't know, 1 more unit to break? Maybe? Once we got rid of these guys, of course. Shoot them so you can get the fragmentation. Hopefully we get rid of all of them now. There we go. All of those Dragoons are now just peeling away. Turn to face the impending threat and just hold these units in position. Let's think about what's the next priority move here. I just do not want to fight those infantry. Like, just keep climbing around. Can I actually do this? Can I actually get into flank range before those cavalry are upon me? I don't really have much of a flaming choice, because if I fall back and I get disruption now, it will be a disaster. And get the infantry forward. This is not actually a good situation. Just stay in position and... Okay, we got disruption. That's going to help. I wish I'd advanced forward now. Because the thing is, our forces are divided. Keep them here. I need to keep their options open. They might need to move around either side of the forest. It really does depend on what the enemy decides to do with this unit here. You guys veer towards this direction as well. The cannons just shoot something. Can you actually fire out of arc? But not blocked. Okay, since it looks like the deciding factor for this battle is going to be around here, let's move them here. That is everyone moved that can move in turn. 35%, and so much could still go wrong. They're going to be proceeding for the rest of the battle. A single enemy rally could be disastrous. Anything could be disastrous. I think I'm going to charge them with the Veteran Cavaliers, knock them off the field, and then we can try and get ready to encounter this behemoth. I've managed to avoid the enemy cavalry so far, enemy infantry so far, but they are the forces I fear here. That veteran parliamentarian horse could be our target. That could be what decides it. These guys have returned far too late to play any major role in the battle now. You're close, don't blow it now. Start to stalk those veteran parliamentarian horse and turn these infantry around, since they're clearly going around the forest. We might need to block them with our cavalry, the enemy infantry with our cavaliers. The guns ended up being decisive. Just move them into position here quietly. I don't want to make the enemy too aware of the threat. I take it they've got no AP. They'll be able to move next turn. Next turn, just leave. Let's see. Move them back. Guess give them the option to move either direction quickly. There goes the rally I didn't want. Maybe that's what my cavaliers can do. They can go after and rout that unit again. Okay, right, that gives us more options. Especially if these morons manage to get themselves flanked by my infantry. Okay, we're starting to take fire now. It's getting serious. Right, you're not going to stand a chance against all of that. Move back. Cavalry really need to book it too. Try and move away. Try and induce them into this kind of pocket. Not quite close enough. We're going to have to go for a break on these parliamentarians. They are severely outnumbered. Get the guns involved. Good. Oh, that's an excellent volley. Right, do not, whatever we do, do not block the range of those guns. I can't fire for the woods. Literally can't see the woods for the trees. They've kind of split off from the rest of the force. Start to stalk them. That could be another way we win this battle. Get these guys back on the off chance they actually become relevant again. That's what I have to really go on for a long time for them to become relevant. Other than that, that's all we can do. We are so close. That was a very good volley, unfortunately. You fell for my trap again. Good, most of their infantry's gone after this red herring. I don't care if these units break, it's only worth 10% morale. And due to their position, they're not likely to be able. I'm not likely to get much else. I'd like to save their lives, but if it means saving the rest of the army, I will sacrifice them. That should be it. Okay. Before we commit to potentially battle-losing charge, let's see. Yep, that should be the end of the battle now. Hit them again, make sure they don't come back. I'm not doing all of this again. And keep them going this way. Keep just moving away, being incredibly annoying and obnoxious. So I need to decide, am I going to charge this unit? That's a decision that needs to be made. Because I could, in case someone rallies, that could give me the final rout percentage if I manage to destroy this unit. Because they've got the backing of the enclosure here. It has to be a flank attack along this line. I'm going to go for it. Here's the stupid decisions that pay off, which was something of a theme in this battle. In hindsight, I don't think that... move to here. We need to be able to shoot here. I don't think that going for the bridge was ever a realistic proposition, but that was... I was also hoping it would draw the enemy out. That worked. 40%, as long as they don't rally, we've won. Oh, thank God. Exactly 40%. Well, all of our troops were intact. We did take quite a few casualties, so we survived that battle more than anything else. Mostly due to the enemy's stupidity. It was a bugged battle. The enemy walked all the way down and then all the way back, and unfortunately that is the nature of the game. Had they decided to come in force, I would have tried to hold the bridge. That probably wouldn't have been much more exciting, to be honest, because watching me shoot people... no, it could have been, because I could have eventually been overwhelmed. Even with them coming across the bridge, they might have eventually had so much fire directed upon me that I would have just fragmented and run away. Anyway, I've been Napoleon Complex. If you enjoyed that, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell, and here's the victory screen. Yes, we will let them away. Mainly because they'll murder us if we don't. A good day for the Royalists.